Hey yo, the Gaming Bronc back again with another episode of Crusader Kings 2, the DunBroch clan of Fife, Scotland. And here we are, we have advanced a little bit just to catch you up. Beertan's now 52 years old. He is quite the legend stat-wise, so he's done very well by his two eldest sons who have achieved some measure of prominence in their stature as well, with Fergus being the heir. Good stats up top there, 14, 13, 12. Not as good intrigue as we'd like, but fairly good all the way down. Angus, God, I keep saying Agnes. Angus DunBroch uh, has two attributes of note, and that's martial and stewardship, mostly martial. And he is betrothed to a an heiress who has weak claims on the high chiefdom of, how do you say it, Strathclyde, which Clydesdale is this county. So she has claims on the high chiefdom, the chiefdom of Clydesdale, but then the high chiefdom of Strathclyde, which I think includes maybe, I don't really know. Let's take a look. The high chiefdom of Strathclyde is currently this, Aeron and Nofount, and I'm sure Clydesdale. What is the de jure? Okay, I'd like to see. I wonder if I can see that. The de jure duchies. Yeah, it's those three counties right there. The de jure duchy of Strathclyde. Yeah. Okay, so that's what she has a claim on, or weak claim on. So it's not anything that'll help us immediately, but and we are still at war here for some ungodly reason. We married our eldest son to an Irish woman, and if you'll notice, it's Eleonora, which Fergus's wife's actual name was Eleanor. Perfect. So we've set up the romantic episode to have Merida at any moment. But she is a great steward, which will help Fergus when he takes the throne, just like Eleanor was. Perfect. So, and Fergus has been put in charge as our chancellor at this point. Let's see what else is new. Okay, he's betrothed. He's not betrothed. Let's see, Max. No. We did end up getting Minnie betrothed. Our imbecile daughter is now betrothed to the heir of the Kingdom of Scotland. So this absolutely will not go well for Scotland if this happens. It's great for me. But so I don't understand why they allowed that to happen. And my other children are not quite old enough to where I'm really worried about it. Well, Glenn is 10, so Glenn I could start finding heirs for. But I figured I'm going to keep letting it run, trying to get these... We added another conflict, actually. We've become attacked by Strathclyde at this time now. Duke of Strathclyde has also gone to war again with the King of Scotland. The King of Scotland is pretty much only in name at this point, because all of Scotland is currently owned by the Norse. Ivaring. The Norse have pretty much taken Scotland. And down here you see Halfdan of Jorvik. The white shirt. He has all of Northumberland pretty much under control, and now Ivar the Boneless has the heart of Scotland. Brian is no longer the spy master for Chief Beartan. You know, really, that doesn't bother me overly much because I'm sure we probably, at this point, could improve. Not by much. Ewan was our chancellor, but we removed him and put our son there. He'll appreciate being given a position. We are, of course, sending him down to Constantinople to continue researching technologies, even though it doesn't seem like we're making hardly any advances. Just because we're under siege and we can't do nothing about it. Yeah, we have zero advances because we're under siege, and we have been under so long now that we are so far behind. I imagine. Let's take a look here at our neighbor. No, he's not. I mean, we're pretty much right there with him. Not this guy. He's a little bit ahead of us. Gowrie's way. Gowrie's got us in construction by far. Legalism. I thought we were further behind, but it looks like we're doing okay for our neighbors. The problem is we've just been under siege for so long. And now we're adding wars here. How are we winning a war? Oh, the Breton Revolt. How did we get involved in this? I don't know if we got it. We're not involved in the Breton Revolt. How did we get involved in that? Do we have troops down here? I don't know what the King of Scotland is dragging me into, but I'm not sure I like it. Alright, well, just going to crank the time up here and let her buck. See how far we can get in this episode go around. Olaf has usurped the title of chieftain. Okay, that's fine with me. I don't even know what that is. I knew I made a good decision when I sent my child to Baron Osler's court. Life lessons learned in a foreign court with its weight in gold, and my child has learned to respect and understand other people's traditions. Okay, so my imbecile daughter. So she's got diligent, but it doesn't even begin to help make up for her -8s and everything. Okay, well, she gained prestige, so that was kind of nice. We gained prestige for her. People are coming to my court. Why are you in my court? You've been usurped. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's what that means. The Vikings invaded the county, of course, that we tried to ally with. Right up there for us. So my daughter-in-law's whole family has just moved in with us. Which, I guess that's pretty neat. Let's check out my careers here. Okay, I ended up getting him married. Okay, steward, he ended up getting married. Okay, spy master. I guess we could marry the spy master off. Now that we have all these Irish women in. Angus claims you would be a better spy master than Ewan. You might very well be. Holy cow, he's got a 10. I didn't realize that. Oh yes, he's my new spy master. Yeah, I don't. Ewan is. You've been replaced by both my sons, Ewan. I'm sorry, comrade, but my sons are much more loyal to me than anyone else. Even though my bishop is quite loyal, I gotta say, I'm very happy with our bishop. Um, very happy with our bishop here. He's been a good bishop for us, really. I have a child that lacks a guardian. It's Martha. Martha, I think I'm going to have you be educated by your mother. Yes. Your mother hasn't educated anyone yet, so that'll be a good task for her. Ah, jeez. Fergus, you're gonna take over a kingdom under siege permanently, it feels like. God dang it. When will all this madness end? Okay, it's the martial thing. Since you've gotten Fife, never had a lack of troops. Yep, good job. You're 20 years old. It's time to have babies, Eleonora. You've got a plus 15% fertility. And my bishop's work in Paris has been successful. Alfron the Usurper. Okay. He claims to be a better steward than Henry, and he would be right. And he is my... Okay, he is my daughter's brother. Okay, he's my new steward. Sorry, Henry. It's too bad my steward can't do jack. Let's see. Just oversee construction, I guess. Everybody else is... Oh, Agnes, my son. To Constantinople with you. Oh, Constantinople doesn't have anything for us. How about let's go to Venice then. Got to be researching those technologies. We have a weak claim on Mide. Where is Mide? I know it's going to be. If we're not gonna press it because it's my sister's brother's claim, and he's got so many kids that. Where is Mide? Oh, it's a duchy. Yeah, it's oh, it's our father. And his heir is this guy who already has a son. I don't know if I'm going to... What is the... Let's look at de jure duchies here again. Okay, so this is Mide right here. These two counties. And I have 0 troops because I cannot raise any. I could normally raise 500, which would maybe be an... It would have been enough to get that. seriously. Ha! The Vikings are taking over. Well, we're not pushing that weak claim. This is one that we get to ignore. Still under siege. We uncovered a plot where they're trying to kill my son. So we're going to go ahead and oh god, we don't have any backers. Okay. What are you doing way down here? Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Okay, so there's a plot to kill my eldest son. Oh god, and there's war upon war going on up here again. We have no troops. We are... Oh, we've been liberated. Look at that. Henry might be a superior spy master. But Agnes is my son. Let's see if we can't... Can I put... What has Agnes got? 10, 10, 12. He's a 14. 12. Okay. Well, Henry is a better spy master. That guy likes me pretty well. We should probably make him... Give Angus a chance. Okay. I don't feel too well. Okay. Something's going on here right now. It's too bad that that's all I can say, right? Oh my gosh. I feel something's happening. I think... okay, so... Angus is going to be fired, and he's not going to like Beertan very much. Alright, Angus no longer the spy master for Chief Beertan. And... what's this guy? This guy's a 16 steward. New steward. Apparently I'm just changing all willy-nilly right now. We'll see if that helps me or hurt me. I'm not sure if that'll hurt me at all, but I'm sure, yeah, we've been defeated. My daughter was born to Sweeney, one of my courtiers. Actually, that was my marshal. Okay, we need to go down to Venice, though, Henry. And, of course, just oversee construction or holding, so... There. I think I got it. Boy, there sure was quite the kerfluffle here. Oh, good. We feel much better. Quite the kerfluffle here in this neck of the woods. We had just... Oh, we're being liberated. Somebody is actually going through and liberating most of Scotland. Come on. The Chief of Maid is actually... Oh. Oh, a son was born to Fergus and Eleonora. Oh, they named it Beartan. All right. Beartan, I mean Beartan. Jesus. Beartan is the son. Nice tribute, Fergus. Well played. All right. So, baby Beartan was born. Who are you? How are you, my liege? Okay, let's just see again here. I'm Chief up to Duke. Okay, so I've been put under a Duke. High tribal organization? What does that do for me? Let's check laws. Well, apparently I'm feudal, so... Okay, so if it goes up to high... What's that mean? I'm ignoring him. Yeah, they approved it. Oh, I forgot about my son, who's now a thrifty clerk. He's unwed. We still have no military whatsoever because we just have been blasted. And we have a claim on this, but we cannot... We can't move it. Alright. Let's see. Good lord. Okay, so there's one more war going on yet. Luckily for me, none of my children or I have been thrown in jail. Take a look here at No Font's heir. Oh, he has a daughter. She's 1. That's a little too young. Okay, he's got... Okay. I take it Ivar the Boneless fell, so that's what's going on now. Everybody's trying to reclaim territory. Look, the Duchy of Maid is trying to be reformed. Good lord, they got a mess going on here too. So what do we got here? Duke of Alban. King of Alban. Okay, well, now we got to look at the de jure kingdom. Okay, so that up there is now Alban. I thought that would have been Scotland. Maybe that's what Alban... I don't know. Okay, that's Wessex, Brittany, Ireland, Alban, England. Oh, it's changing. Frisia is becoming West... excuse me. More and more French. Goodness. Burgundy is Italy is acquiring that section of Burgundy. Interesting. This game always is interesting to me. I like to see how things... It adjusts things over time, which is incredibly interesting to me. Okay, so Duke Donald of Alban, Oakland the Usurper, who was the son of the High Chief of Strathclyde. Okay, interesting. Okay. So back to our realms. Have we... we are completely... My betrothed can marry. Oh, okay, good. Angus and his... Yes. We'll marry Angus to her. Okay, good. So we've... God. Okay. Angus's brother-in-law. Okay. So Chief Aaron. Interesting. Okay. Good, good. All right. Go family here. Angus now actually has the more powerful wife because of her connections to this family, who's now the King of Alban, or has the King of Alban. Fergus, his family, the family we married Fergus into, did not do well. They ended up getting booted out of Ireland. Here we thought we'd marry into Irish family, and things went kind of wrong for them. My chancellor was murdered? Okay, well, that changes this game dramatically. So Fergus died under suspicious circumstances in Caer Sin, which we know there was a known plot here to kill Fergus. And at this stage now, going to invite some... We have more people willing to join our plot. So Fergus... Oh, look what just happened here. Okay, so we just... Aemon of Alban has usurped the title Kingdom of Alban from Duke Auckland the Usurper. Oh my gosh, this is just... There's so much going on right now. Okay, all the Scottish wars have ended. So who's our king? Okay, so Duke Donald of Albania is our duke, and King Aemon now of Alba. Where's his... Okay, is currently the king. Wow. So everything has changed. Alban as a kingdom is... Okay, so King Aemon seats down there. This is Duke of Alban. King Aemon is down here. All of this is so... Like, the Kingdom of Alban currently consists of these two and these four. So I think this is us. The rest, I don't know. I really don't. We're gonna just see what happens here the rest of this way, because, man, I have no idea now. Okay, our eldest son was just murdered, so we need to appoint a new chancellor. It looks like it will be... I think I'm going to appoint August, or August, or whatever his name is. and try and develop a claim there. We have a claim here. I think it might... Ah, dang it. I didn't want to do that. I want to go right here. He can field 141 soldiers already? You better get some soldiers trained up here, buddy. I need some men's. So we're going to let that go for a while. Oh, good. Low tribal organization again. The rest of my sons are nowhere near the abilities of Fergus. He knew how to handle a sword and would have been a great courtier after my death. I have other sons. Maybe one of them can be worthy. Welcome them with a lavish feast. We have hedge knights that came to visit. Okay. Let's take a look at our military. We're up to 69 men. All right. So we are gaining men now that we're not under siege constantly. If we can get 500 men. Okay, I can gain 5 piety, or yeah, we'll gain. No, I want to gain the prestige. Well, you gain piety either way, but we're going to lose the gold instead of the prestige. Okay. Well, Birtan, your eldest son is dead. Angus is not a bad successor. Actually, Angus is good everywhere except for diplomacy. I believe I've become the Marshal of Albania now. Okay, our imbecile daughter. It became a naive appeaser, so she's got a 2 diplomacy skill. Oh my gosh. She's so awful. And of course, her betrothal was broken when their entire family went into hiding, I'm assuming. Okay, let's take stock here where we're at. So Fergus, who is our eldest, is now deceased. He did give birth, his wife gave birth to a son, and they named him Birtan. So our grandson could become a very capable soldier, just like his dad. Angus is our new heir. Angus is very capable, with the exception of diplomacy. So, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse. We're just not gonna, yeah, we just are gonna have diplomatic problems, more than likely. Glenn, fairly balanced, has the strong trait. He has been maimed. As he grew up, he got maimed somewhere along the way. That's interesting. It's a good thing he's strong, or he would have died. I like how the little icon is a heart with a peg leg. God. Alright, so Glenn is maimed, which is the only reason his martial ability is down. I don't know what we're going to do with Glenn. Max became a brilliant strategist, though he's craven. Battlefield terrain master. Narrow flank, plus 50%. Huh. Okay, so he's a brilliant strategist, but he's craven as all get out. Awesome. His stats are horrible, too. So I don't know what we're actually going to do with Max. That'll be interesting. Oh, whoops. Okay, so then after Max, we have Minnie, who we've already talked about. Oh, she's awful. And then Martha. Martha, who is under the tutelage of her mother, becoming a very wonderful young woman. That we definitely need to betroth her. So, let's see if we can... Okay, he's got a daughter that's 0. Can we arrange a betrothal? To my grandson? Yes. Okay. That'll work for me. And then let's see if we can't... Okay, he's got sons. 8-year-old son. I arrange a betrothal with him. I don't have any younger daughters. Oh, he'll marry... he'd marry Martha. Might be good. He would also marry Minnie. Odds are, though, Martha is who we want him to marry. Okay, let's, we'll marry Martha to him. He's got a stutter, but he's ambitious. That might be, we might be alright. Let's see if we can't get our favorite daughter married off. Okay. So we arranged 2 marriages, one for our young grandson. It seems that Self-Gwithrin, the spymaster Duke, has been sent to Galderide to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced before he finds out my plot to kill magnates of Damonia. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to let him find out if they want to find out. If he comes and tells me to end my plot, I'll probably end it. Alright, let's hope so. How many troops do we have now? We got 300 in climbing. That's good. Because we are going to go to war with this guy. As soon as we can get our troops together and have some soldiers. We want to get to 2 counties here. And we've had a constant... The peasants told the whole castle about the dragon they saw. Oh, this is the dragon thing again. Okay, great. Fearsome dragons don't scare me. Gain 1 martial skill. Yes, please. More martial skill I have, the better. And poor Fergus never did have the opportunity to give birth to a daughter. So we'll name Angus's daughter Merida. This Merida. Let's hope she's... Alright, she didn't... Alright. Merida. Seriously, I'm an old man. I'll go, I guess. I can't afford the prestige hit. Gave her a good tumble. What the heck? Ooh, I picked up a lover. It seems that Spymaster, yeah, been silenced before he finds out. I don't want to risk it. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care if he finds out. As long as I can continue to not be under siege, I can continue to gain men. Once we have enough men, we will strike! Oh, they're really trying to push the Vikings out. Which I can understand. I'm glad that it's them and not me. The construction work is coming along well. Good job. Good job indeed. What's this called? The Tricolonian Holy War for Connacht? Good lord. Connacht. Connachtcha. Oh. Okay. Daughter born. Chief Beertan gave birth to a daughter. Oh, ha! Ah, yes. It's Chief Beertan's bastard daughter, Elbrig. It seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Little Elbrig is my spitting image. Legitimizer? This would just piss everybody off. Yeah. Acknowledge her. Yeah. If she ever has children, a new dynasty will be created for that line. We're going to try and acknowledge her and raise her up and have a new line form out of the DunBroch line. That sounds like it might be kind of cool. All right. Not legitimizing her, though. I've got so many children, I probably didn't need to go for that tumble, but I didn't want to take the prestige hit. I need prestige. Can't believe my oldest son was murdered. All right, Agnes. Or Angus. God, I keep calling him Agnes. Angus. And the woman named Dennis. Oh my gosh. Ah, crumbs. All right. Well, cry him in Italy. I think that about does it for me today. I'm spent. I hope you're enjoying the House DunBroch as we struggle through medieval Scotland and the alliances and politics thereof. But if you are enjoying, please comment, like, subscribe as you feel called. Gosh, I'd appreciate it. And until next time, comrades, game on.